There's someone in your life who never posts online. No selfies, no updates, no proof they even exist. And somehow, they're the most interesting person you know. Psychology says that's not a coincidence. So what's really going on inside them? This behavior isn't new. The most powerful people in history lived by it. Napoleon Bonaparte controlled every official portrait of himself. No candid shots, no weakness shown. His strategy was simple. Scarcity creates mythology. The less people saw, the more they imagined. Greta Garbo, Hollywood's greatest actress, never signed autographs, refused all interviews, spent 50 years in seclusion after retirement. The result? She became the most hunted face by paparazzi in history. Absence made the whole world obsessed. Stanley Kubrick, filmmaker, almost never photographed, zero interviews, shot all his films outside Hollywood. Every film he made became a cultural religion because the man himself was a ghost. J.D. Salinger, author of Catcher in the Rye, after becoming one of the most famous writers alive, he disappeared into the mountains of New Hampshire and never came back. His neighbors would send journalists on wild goose chases to protect him. His silence only made his work more immortal. Banksy, the anonymous artist, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, the most talked about artist alive, you have never seen his face, and that's exactly why you can't stop thinking about him. Now here's where it gets really deep. These people aren't broken, they're not shy, they're not hiding. Psychology has named exactly what's happening inside them. Privacy over popularity, self-concept clarity. Psychologists use the term self-concept clarity, meaning they already know exactly who they are. They don't need strangers on the internet to approve their identity. Their confidence comes from inside, not from a notification count. Intrinsic motivation, self-determination theory. Psychologists Ryan and Deci proved that humans thrive when driven from within, not by external rewards. People who don't post operate on intrinsic motivation. The sunset was beautiful, whether or not 47 people double-tapped it. Their life doesn't need an audience to feel real. Strategic ambiguity, the power of mystery. In social psychology, strategic ambiguity is the deliberate act of revealing less than you know. It is one of the most powerful tools of influence ever documented. The human brain is wired to fill in gaps. When someone gives you almost nothing, your brain becomes obsessed with completing the picture. Private self-consciousness, deep self-awareness. Psychologists distinguish two types: public self-consciousness, worrying how others see you, and private self-consciousness, reflecting on your own inner values. People who don't post score far higher on private self-consciousness, which research links directly to emotional intelligence and stronger decision-making. Dopamine immunity, breaking the reward loop. Social media runs on dopamine, the brain's reward chemical triggered by likes, comments, and notifications. Studies show people who avoid posting have different dopamine sensitivity patterns. They find reward in real experience rather than digital approval. They've broken the loop that most of the world is still trapped in. Now, look at our generation, Gen Z, millennials, the always online era. Research shows 30 to 40% of social media users are silent lurkers. They consume but never post. And psychology says these people are quietly operating on a completely different level. The advantages. They walk into rooms and people wonder about them. They're not chasing followers. Followers chase them. They can't be canceled. You can't screenshot what was never posted. In a cancel culture world, that is armor. They are fully present, not thinking about angles, captions, or likes. Mindfulness research shows this presence boosts well-being, reduces stress, and deepens relationships. They control their narrative. No algorithm decides who they are. No photo from 3 years ago defines them today. Their relationships are deeper. The disadvantages. The algorithm doesn't know they exist. In a world where visibility drives opportunity, jobs, collaborations, platforms, they can be skipped. They're misread. People assume they're antisocial, arrogant, or have something to hide. Invisible has a price. Brands won't find them. Recruiters scroll past them. In the creator economy, silence doesn't pay. The truth is, the loudest people online are performing. The silent ones are living. Visibility is not the same as power. Attention is not the same as respect. Being seen by everyone means being truly known by no one. The silent ones aren't missing out on social media. Social media is missing out on them. And you just thought of someone specific, didn't you?